Mabuhay everyone! Welcome to Intramuros, the historic heart of Manila. But first, let me introduce myself. Well, I will be your tour guide for today and you can call me Pao. And I am thrilled to be your guide today as we explore this remarkable walled city established in 1571 by Spanish ruler Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. This place is not just a collection of beautiful buildings. It is a living testament to the Philippines' colonial past. Before everything else, did you know the name Intramuros means within the walls? These impressive defenses were designed as a center of political, military, and religious power during Spanish rule. The walls, some over 6 meters high, were built to protect against invasion and disaster. As we stroll, I would love for you to think about anything that reminds you of a Spanish influence. Feel free to share what you think. So, Intramuros represents over 3 centuries of Spanish colonial rule, serving as the political, military, and religious hub of the Spanish Empire in Asia. The distinct houses significant landmarks such as San Agustin Church, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Fort Santiago, both vital for understanding Philippine history. Intramuros was once a bustling center for trade and commerce, particularly during the galleon trade. This historical economic activity enabled cultural interaction and enriched Filipino society. And it is not just about Spanish-Filipino history. For those who enjoy a thrill, did you know that Intramuros offers guide night walking tours? These tours explore the haunted history and ghost stories of Intramuros. Now, let's dive deeper into some of the notable features of Intramuros. Our first stop is Museo de Intramuros, which showcases artifacts from the Spanish colonial period. Here you will find religious relics, historical documents, and artworks that reflects the architectural and cultural evolution of Intramuros. Next up is San Agustin Church, the oldest stone church in the Philippines and another UNESCO World Heritage Site. As you enter, take a moment and admire its stunning Baroque architecture and intricate wooden ceiling. Now, let's head over to Baluarte de San Diego. This site features well-preserved ruins, gardens, and pathways that allow visitors to appreciate its historical significance. Our next stop is Museo ni Rizal, dedicated to Jose Rizal, our said national hero. Here, you can view exhibit detailing his life, works, and contributes to the Philippine independence. This museum is located within the Fort Santiago where Rizal was imprisoned before his execution. Lastly, we will visit Palacio del Gobernador, a historical government building that once home of colonial authorities. You can appreciate its neoclassical architecture while learning about its role in Manila's government during Spanish rule. The building often hosts exhibitions related to Philippine history and culture. As we wrap up our tour today, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for Intramuros, its rich history, cultural significance, and architectural beauty. Thank you for joining me on this journey through our past. If you have any question or want recommendations for further exploration in Manila, feel free to ask and please enjoy your remaining time in day.